Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good morning. That's cool, Sagar. I am Latvian, but as far as I know, I'm not a Jew. Hello, hello. Yo, 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 new name. This is not too early, only 30 minutes earlier than usually. Hello, fan. Hello, hello, no one. Good evening to you too. No, I'm not English, but I speak English and I read English. Yes, new name, it can be like that. 2 days after full moon. Hello, hello, Ashish. I'm chilling. We'll see where today's live brings us. Sorry, this is not geographical channel. Hello, Dave. Hello, hello, Umang. Yes, Piyush, there will always be that kind of people. Like, always. Yes, this is scripted. Give me introduction. I am Chris. Strange things happens in this channel. With your mind, in your mind. Depends on how open are you. How ready are you? New name. I like to see what you're experiencing. That's actually not something bad. New name, either way, let go these feelings and thoughts, no matter how interesting they are. If you want to analyze them, that's okay as well. I work, Umang. New name, when you stick to this nothingness, that is called meditation. Hello, Elsa. No, Phoenix, I don't do drugs. That is not my path. Maybe it's yours. Elsa, do I believe in God? This is a question that I get a lot, and no one likes my answer. I don't believe in God as something separate. I don't believe in God as something to believe in. How can you be alive right now, watching this stream? Do you have to believe in existence if you already exist? JJ, I'm from Latvia. What is monism? I don't know that word monism. No, Mr. Borat. But you have cool nickname. Mr. Borat Sagdiev. You have the coolest nickname. Thoughts that stopped getting you are trying to get you again. New name, there are no two you in your mind. Look deeply. Is the one who feels like fighting the thoughts different from thoughts? Elzeby from Latvia. There are three you in your mind. Alex, Philip, and Felix. Okay. That's good that you can look at it with humor. Ashish, you say you are tired of thinking. And you want to stop thinking. Well, actually, you don't have to stop thinking. There is no problem with thinking. The one who thinks is illusion. Thoughts are happening on their own. Ashish, this is same like you said to me, you are tired of blood circulation through your veins so you could be alive. This is absolutely the same. This is what's this evolution about. For, I guess, thousands of years, as long as human mind has developed, to see that your mind is just mechanism. It happens on its own. All of you can see that your body works like this. But rare ones can see that mind functions like this as well. No need to stop it. If you clearly can see that everything in your mind happens on its own, you will be free. But for you to see it clearly, most likely you have to meditate at first. Get yourself out of this belief that you are thinking your thoughts. You have to slow down in your mind so you could see this. Just subscribe to my channel, use some mind. That's funny comment, but thanks. Maybe you used your intuition. Hello, Ritik. How to meditate? Is there any process? Meditation happens when you don't do anything, when you allow everything to happen and try to stay aware. Right now, don't think about who is the one staying aware, but this is how meditation starts. Get your belief out of this constant mind noise. Most natural meditation is when you just let go. Allow everything. Let go everything. What stays in you? Can you find out what stays? What countries have I been to? Many countries. I have been almost to every Europe country. And Egypt and Bali. Yes, didn't you know that you can smell incense sticks? Don't have to burn them. Is reality real? Yes. What do you understand by reality? Yo-yo Nikhil. When you ask me, is reality real? I mean, what do you understand by reality? This moment is completely real. Time is illusion. Yet all of illusions are part of reality. I don't know how to pronounce your nickname. Ayu Belly. I will call you Agubi. No, that's silly. Ayu. Either way, what do you understand by this moment? Shane, I'm from Latvia. Wolf, don't need to spam. Mo, don't worry. I drink all the time, water. Take a rest as well. Your consciousness. You're saying this moment is your consciousness. And what is your consciousness to this moment? What is your consciousness to this moment? Are you, if you say, you guess that this moment is your consciousness, can this make you effortless, peaceful, and free? Do you say this to me as belief? Or you see deeper than beliefs? Because while you believe in just one single belief in your mind, you will never be free. You will still think that there is someone who believes separately from the belief. In this way, oneness cannot happen. Hello Jody, all is well. Blocking some people. God is greatest lie discovered by humans. Is God discovered? Can someone discover? the ones who truly want to find the truth in this world, in themselves, in this life, they don't find God. They lose the one who is seeking. They stop believing that they are the one who are seeking. Umang, I know Osho, but I don't feel like studying. Yes, Jodi girl, today there's lots of trolls here. But it will settle down. Those who seek truth lose the one who is seeking. That feels scary. Well, that's not actually scary, but you will see. When you seek the truth, you will see fear itself. All the biggest fear there is in you. You will face it if you seek the truth. Because someone in you is very scared. Is this you? Or you can see that fear is just emotion that comes and goes. It doesn't define your true nature. No, I answer questions, but I answer questions that needs to be answered. Most of you are just being banned. Well, you still will see this content. But there are people who just are not ready to type comments. But I will not ban rights to listen. From Latvia, Victor Reznov by Ritik. Yo, Victor. In Latvia, Victor is, well, I wouldn't say common name, but there are Victors in our country. What question, Mishra? This channel is about self-inquiry, about deep stuff. There are times when YouTube algorithm just shows this channel to very random people. Then there's a storm in this channel, storm of like, well, random messages in chat. But this is not how it goes each day. Yes, Umang, the one who is trying to become, will never become. It can be just let go as something important. The one in you who feels like being super important in your life, separate, inner center. That one can be let go. And you cannot do that mostly in one moment. You cannot do that just because I said so. You have to look in you. As many times you can, as deep as you can, as open as you can. Do this each time you meditate. If you don't meditate, it's gonna be much harder for you to awaken. Yes, real me. Crowded chat today. But it's calming down slowly. Do I agree with Buddha when he says suffering arises from desire? Thoma ZK. Tom, I will call you Tom. You know what? I haven't studied Buddha's teachings, but Suffering will always arise. The thing is, either you identify with them as you, or you just allow them to naturally happen. Just like some days there is good weather outside, some days there is storm, that's all. Suffering will always be there. It is needed in you for your body-mind existence. Yes, inner knowing is very helpful. It doesn't mean you become free of suffering, but you become free of the one who identifies with suffering. Yet, the one who identifies with suffering may still appear in you, but won't get you in problem, won't get you in existential suffering. I mean, there are lots and lots of people who search for happiness, peace, all the good stuff you can imagine. And they feel like it is purpose of spirituality. Well, you can live like this. There is no problem with that. But this is not the whole truth. The whole truth is in this moment, and all of you see that this moment accepts everything. Happiness, sadness, suffering, peace, noise, stillness. It all is accepted. All of this is coming and going. And there is actually no one in you who is surfing through these different states, choosing them. What comes in you, it's good enough. You can really be okay with everything that arises, even if it takes you over. If you know who you are, or more precisely, if you know who you are not, then you are in good hands. How did I figure that out? Husam, for many, many years, I deeply meditated, trying to find something, grinded in deep silence, but I didn't see the one who grinds. And in one late night, short time ago, few months ago, the seeker of truth became seen. At that moment, everything changed. Perception changed. Yet everything stayed the same. Everything changed and everything stayed the same at the same time. And actually, Husam, there is no figuring out of what I'm saying to you. This is what you see when you see this moment. This is what you see. This is what you live through when you see that you are this moment. Everyone is this moment. Yet this moment cannot be understood by you. All of what I'm saying you can know on your own if you let go everything, including you. Don't I agree that awareness of suffering is very, very different than freedom? About what kind of freedom are you talking about? Physical freedom. Because greatest freedom there is when you don't hold on to freedom and when you don't hold on to suffering, when you allow both of them to happen in you. You stop being the one who chooses. Choosing may happen in you, but there is big difference if you feel like you are something in your mind, someone in your mind, or you just see how mind happens on its own. Sorry, I'm behind comments. Yes, Jody. Freedom can be put in those words like you said it. How does the world look like in itself independently from any observer? How does the world look like in itself independently from any... What do you mean? What do you mean independently? How does the world look like without... I don't get it. Do you mean how does the world look like when there is no illusionary self in you, no belief in illusionary self? It looks like the same. All that you think of what the world should look like when that happens or that happens, those are illusions, those are blind beliefs. All that you need to fully awaken, to fully realize the truth is this moment. You have full potential only in this moment. But you cannot see that because you have many, many beliefs, illusions, blind beliefs. They are called illusions. When you don't see this moment, but see everything that happens in your mind, you live in illusions. When you believe that your mind is more important than everything else, when you are more important than anything else, this makes lots of illusions. Thomas, actually, Raman Maharishi is right here as well. My good old friend. So what do you believe? Where do we come from? Well, your body comes from your parents. But you know what was the only common thing in existence before your body was here and after it's here? This moment, existence itself. I heard you say illusionary self before. Do you mean how the world outwardly sees, or how you portray yourself to be to the world? When I say illusionary self, I mean you can look right now at this moment while you're reading chat. If you feel like you create thoughts to type in this chat, have you looked deeply? Is this thinker of these thoughts real? Is it there? Can you find someone? This is illusionary self, because this is blind belief of someone in your mind, maybe your body, someone struggling with life, someone seeking. It's okay if you don't see it right now, but this is what I mean by illusionary self. Ankita, I'm talking about self-inquiry, awakening. I'm talking about you. But if you don't feel like you have to find yourself, then that's completely okay. You can live like that. No, Cody, I'm from Latvia. Europe. But I guess Iceland as well is Europe. Of course, Nora, Nicole, in this conversation we all are persons. I'm not saying you are not, but can you see deeper? Because your person, it will always fear death. And that will be behind almost every action in life. That will create lots of suffering, unnecessary suffering. No Wolverine pool. I just have my phone in front of me. Only screen is my phone. I have other phone for Google Translation or some notes right next to me and tea. No, Ankit. I may be high, but only natural ways. Yes, yes. I will give you this one only 5-minute timeout. I give space for people to change. Yes, Jody. Do you simply let go of attachment or have to train and take time? Husam, that depends on you. For me, it took time. Yet, after the time spent, it was one moment. Time is your friend. Well, you can use time wisely or you can struggle. Both ways are good. But Husam, it depends on you. Maybe you can let go right away everything. I couldn't. I thought I could. And many years I thought that I have let go everything. Cody, I time out those who type complete nonsense, like I don't even remember. I don't memorize what they type, but I see that that's nonsense. Those are just some chat trolls when I time out them, they lose interest because they are here only to type, and they just scroll away from this channel and everyone's happy. What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life for you? I would say there is no one purpose of life. Do you understand that life is complete? It is perfect the way it is. You, for life, are perfect the way you are. This mind-made separate self in your mind, it's not even real. Life knows that you are life already. You are being already. So for you to wake up, that doesn't change anything for this moment, for being, for life. You are already being. You just live in some mind program. You believe in some program. We can call this program ego, separate self program. I mean, it's like if you were walking on Earth and trying to find gravity, but you don't realize that gravity is always there. You don't have to find it. You don't have to walk more. Gravity is always there. It's just some illusionary belief that you have to seek it. Yes, even trolls are perfect. And Cody, banning trolls is also perfect. Nora Nicole, if you have physically bad life around you, of course you will strive to change that. And this needs to happen naturally. Everyone naturally seeks for better life, for shelter, for food, and so on. But for existence, for life, you striving is just a happening, it's just a play, it's just a movement in existence. You see yourself as you. This is difference. Of course you have your body to take care of. Of course you have your goals in life, your needs. But still, you can completely live normal life with seeing that there is really no one in you. But if you deeply believe that you are small, personal self, separate from all the world, then there will be quite hard feelings out of that alone very often. Yes, Dr. Parox. Hey, Tamara. What should be your next movement? What do you mean, Cody? Favorite books? I can tell you what kind of books helped me in early beginning, because after that I do not read books. I'm not a book person. But the one book that opened my eyes was Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. I also have read some Osho books, studied Moji's philosophy, Maharishi's teachings, till a point where I just let go every teaching. But they really helped me. They started some process in me. I doubt that, Alex, but thank you. Either way, thank you. Cody, if you want, just tell me. I can hide you from this channel. Strat, what do you mean Osho Japanese? Thomas, you know why I dropped away knowledge? Because I always wanted to find the truth, and I always felt like truth is something very simple, that it's for everyone and everything. So I just knew that knowledge, well, they may help, but there was a point where I saw that they hold me, I hold them. But I love knowledge. I consume knowledge all the time. When your mind is empty of belief in illusions, it consumes knowledge more easily. But There was a point where I completely, for many years, lived without knowledge, just meditated deep in silence. Silence was all I needed. Inner emptiness was speaking to me more clearer than any knowledge. Cody, it's all chill. You just were typing that you want trolls here. Osho means monk in Japanese. Okay, I get you, Strat. Well, Osho was Indian dude. Enlightened Indian dude. Yes, I know Spice in Riga. It's pronounced Spice. That's actually cool supermarket. No, labi means all good. Cody, what knowledge? It doesn't matter what knowledge. What matters is if you feel like that you have some strong need in you to gain knowledge, to go closer to your true self, then this need for knowledge must be let go completely. In this way, you let go also knowledge. But when this need, when you can stay with this need and don't follow it, don't believe that it has something to do with you, this is how you let it go. Later, this need will have less and less power over you to hold knowledge, to gain knowledge, to become more, to reach truth. And there comes a point where knowledge is not it's not dangerous anymore for you. And when I say dangerous, I mean it doesn't trick you in some old mind tricks. Thomas, you say no mind, no problem. Well, yes and no, because mind doesn't make problems for you. And your mind will always be there in you. So what is truth again? Cody, I will not tell you, man. But if you want to find out, you will have to grind until you see who is the one grinding in you. Thomas, there is nothing wrong with knowledge. There is nothing wrong with anything. I was answering a specific question about why I stopped reading spiritual books at some point. Before that, I read lots of books. No, sorry, I didn't read lots of books, but I consumed lots of information from everywhere. Truth is what remains constant. That's a good saying. This mindset will really lead you to truth. Find what is constant. God remains constant. Yes, but God is not just a word, God. What else is constant? Maybe this will confuse you, but truth is actually not just something constant. Truth is both constant and always changing. But it will be completely enough if you try to find what is constant, because that will drag you out of old patterns of thinking, old patterns of beliefs. Find what is constant. That is doorway to truth. Okay, bye Charlie. This maybe is not for you. Or you will have to make other channel, YouTube channel, to comment. Umang, who made God? Who in you wants to know this? Why is it important for you? As well as the one who asked, why did you come into the world and where will you go? Is this really important to know? I feel like, wait a second, do you even realize that in many, many cases there are no answers. Of course, there is something you can know. There is something you can't know. But there are things that not even you will never know. But you have to settle, be okay with not knowing. Because for me, knowing, not knowing is completely the same. I don't look at thoughts like all of them must be known, all of them must be answered. They doesn't matter. Answers, questions, they are just a play in this moment. Many of these answers that you are searching for will only continue holding your experience from seeing this moment as it is. Onion, you don't seek the truth, you seek happiness. Well, okay. Either way, truth can be seen in you, no matter what you do. I also seeked happiness. I also seeked bliss. I chased high samadhi states. I thought that the deeper I go in these states, the closer to truth I will be. I have been through that. And all of those were tricks of my mind. Tricks of separateness. Yes, the truth is isness. And what is? Can you see that even nothingness is not constant? Actually, but nothingness and silence is really a doorway. They are like shadow of your being. But keep in mind that while there is someone in you who admires nothingness, who admires silence, something constant, more than everything else. This is the final layer of separate self. Ego goes very, very deeply. This is how it is hidden very deeply. It will hold on to statement, to feeling that what's constant in this moment is more important than what's changing. Yes, I have done Vipassana meditation. Bruce, we all are egoists. Don't worry about that. Your ego will always be there. It is for you to survive, but it is your instrument. It is not you. Trev Ketan, this is for specific type of people. Because for minds who are ready to awaken, there is a point where you have to hear over and over things just from different perspectives. Bye, Trev. Sorry, I will use bathroom. Ashish, European always has wars? Dude, what kind of information is that? In Europe there is no wars. I'm learning so much about this something totally, bro. Take a bone rip for me. What kind of live stream? How do you feel like? What is this? This is not meditation. Akshkatash. This is not about live meditation for you. It can be used somehow in that way, but this is more like self-inquiry. All of you can do meditation. Throughout the daily life, whenever you want. If you are serious about self-discovery, I would really advise to be disciplined in meditation. As long as you need. Akshatash, what are you talking about? Am I from this earth? Of course. Thoughts on chakras? Well, they are just energetical points. Your human mind, being, is energy. Lots of different frequencies of energy. Akshat, what I have to experience. Do you seek for some kind of experience? I feel like you think that discovering truth is about experiences, specific experiences. No, Strat, I have not been to India. I saw your question, Nikhil, but after that came some other questions. But when you say demons and ghosts, I mean lots of stuff exists that you don't see with physical eyes, but everything shares the same moment. Nothing exists outside this moment. Where this inner light comes from in meditation, you see it a lot. There can be light, there can be darkness. Both of these comes from your mind. Akshkata, I mean, it depends if you are just starting your journey. The one who starts spiritual journey must observe, must become observer of everything. Yes, but later this observer fades. It is just another movement in this moment. The one who observes becomes one with what is being observed. It becomes same. Nikhil, if you ask me, is there more than your eyes see? Yes. But it exists in this moment. Your mind is needed for that to be experienced. This will be your mind-made stuff either way. Just like you experience everything through your mind. Because I have seen strange things that I know they are not physically there. I have felt them also physically, but that doesn't change a thing. this is not where you find truth. With everyone, there can be many different experiences, happenings, sensations, levels. But they all happen to you, so you could see that they come and go. You stay. Final truth is when you can see that what comes and goes and stays are all the same. No, Bruce, haven't read that. Is it some kind of philosopher? I don't know. You give in, you know nothing. Don't worry, Cody. We all don't know nothing. But you can become fully okay with that. If you can really let go the one who wants to know, or the one who doesn't want to know. He's wonderful. If you say so, Bruce. All paths are the same path. The way, the Tao, the ultimate reality. The more you know, the more you don't know what you know about that. All paths are the same path. Because they lead nowhere. There is this moment and all that moves in this moment. Even you is changing, moving in this moment. This moment stays. But you will not find this moment. You will not find out what is this moment. You can only let go illusionary self who wants to find out, who wants to attach to something. Your illusionary self will always try to find some truth that it can hold on to. But this is how actually separateness will hold you, continue holding you. Sense of separate self. It ends when you drop the slightest thing you hold on to. Slightest something you hold on to as truth in you. No, I'm not Indian. I'm Latvian. Hello, Jamie Miller. Yes, Strat. But don't worry about rude people. Let them come, let them go. That's life. Yes, self-truth. In both cases, I'm Ian. Thomas, I listen all kinds of music. Actually, somewhere after 2 weeks, there will be live DJ set in this channel. But I listen different genres. Instrumental, ambient, meditative, techno, house, lofi, rarely hip hop, and so on. Apex Twin, that as well actually. Thank you, El Truth. Based on your nickname, you will have a great time in here. No, sorry, I don't listen to K-pop. That's not for me. But I mean, dude, if you like it, listen. That doesn't make you better or worse. Income source, can I suggest some? Learn to invest. How do I survive? What do you mean? Yes, all truth. Actually, there is completely nothing in this world, good or bad. There is only what is. Thank you, Danny. Yes, there is bad and good, but I don't know what you get by what I'm saying. Of course, bad and good have different taste to it, but only your mind is what makes something bad and something good. For reality, for existence, everything is a wave. Everything is a wave. Yes, El Truth is saying the truth. Rashi, for me it's midnight. I guess you're from India if there's 4 a.m. Bruce, also flourishing and diminishing, they both are the same. They both come and go. They both change each other. Hello, Chota. Nikhil, I didn't solve your question. Bruce, I really don't know what is your interpretations. But believe me, I get what you say. I mean, there is no good or bad weather. Of course, everyone likes more when it's, well, not everyone, most people likes more when it's sunny, warm, when there is windy, cold, raining all the time. People doesn't like it. But do you really feel like nature is feeling like there's something bad or good happening? Yes, unknown, but I don't call it a ghost. I'm saying your mind is capable of experiencing lots of stuff, of course. But while you are in love with everything your mind experiences, while you seek yourself, if you seek yourself, in some different levels of what your mind can experience, well, I wouldn't say you will not find yourself. but that doesn't bring you closer to what is already. Your mind experiences paranormal stuff, some extraordinary stuff will not make you in long term effortless, peaceful. But I mean, in a way, everything brings you closer to truth. Only well, I mean, you can be brought closer to truth only from perspective of your separate self. When your body and mind dies, the search for truth also dies, but truth stays. When I say truth stays, I mean this moment stays. Because you will not find other truth than this moment. Your body and your mind is part of truth. Cody, what are your messages, man? Nikhil, I'm not trying not to laugh. That was not my facial expression. If I would try to not to laugh, then you would hear me laughing either way. No, Michael, I'm not Christian. Wait. Well, maybe I am. But not in a way. I'm not religious person. I mean, when I was young, my parents took me to church and did this stuff, like when they give you some extra name and pour some holy water on you. But that's where ends my Christianity. All of this that happens in this channel is common sense. but I don't know what are my influences, all my influences. That led me. Hello, hello. That's cool, El Truth. It's getting late for me. I will soon end the stream today. Don't worry. I appear here time to time. Yo, new name, you're still here. No, Nikhil, I did not get notification. I don't think YouTube gives you notifications when you get tagged. Yes, El Truth, completely everything that happened in your life already was completely needed. Everything always is just the right way. It needs to be. Don't want to make someone sad, but choices are sorry, my mouth is getting tired. Choices are mind-made illusion, actually. Yet, of course, there will always be choices in your mind. Peace out. Thank you for hanging around. My mouth cannot speak anymore. Okay, new name. Dude. New name. No one cares about the view except you. Well, actually, the moon is beautiful today. Goodbye, El Truth. Bye, goodbye, goodbye. Peace out, everyone. Yo, 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 yo. Have a great day, great night. See you later.